Aquas, you are my last pickle jar today, and I am so sorry for having you last, but you are certainly not least. What we're doing for this round of pickle jar is we are going to look at the balances and the imbalances between love and work. Now, Yhvh's been making it very clear if it's work in the 3D, so, you know, time, money, materialistic items, finances, career, dreams, all of that. Or it's in the 5D, which is self-worth. And it's been a few different things today, so we're just going to go for it. I'm going to see what Yhvh wants to tell you. But right now, we're just going to get your overall energy, Aquarius. So Yhvh, can you just come on down here and protect my energy and yours? Put your hand on my friend there and just take all their pain away as we go through this. Yhvh, if you could give me any information for overall energy for Aquarius, please, in love. Overall energy for Aquarius in love here. Thank you so much, God, for watching over us, for choosing us. Thank you for making us your sons and your daughters. Thank you. What's going on with our Aquas right now, Lord? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and in work, 111 right there on the clock. In work for Aquas, Yhvh. Dreams, goals, aspirations. Thank you. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we are going to grab past energy. Past energy here. Past energy. Kind of been like in sing-song mode all day for some reason since my little fun adventure this afternoon, huh? All right, so Yhvh, what's been going on in Aquarius love? What happened? What happened to cause this imbalance? What happened to, oh, a few cards there. 1, 2, 3, yikes. So Hermit's already trying to pop out, so you might be dealing with the Virgo here. Yhvh, what's going on for Aquarius in work here? Dreams, goals, aspirations, careers, finances, or self-worth and security? Thank you. There we go. Okay, do we want any more? Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Alrighty, so now we're going to look in the now. We're going to see what's going on, Aquas. 2, 3, 4 right there on the clock ascending. So something is going on with this major the shift of energy, the swift shift of energy, apparently, this last week. You know, retrograde's been going on, summer to fall equinox, so regeneration period is ending, harvesting period is starting, reaping what we're sowing, and then that full moon in Pisces that we're still all trying to settle from, right? Like, regardless if you can resonate with water signs or not, you're still dealing with all the air and the energy because you're an air sign. And I get that because I'm a Gemini. I get that big time. 311 right there on the clock. All right, so Yhvh, what is going on in the now for Aquarius in love? Aquarius in love for now. Thank you. All right, and then work, Yhvh. What's going on right now for work? Thank you. Wow. I'm surprised that in the past there's so much here. There's so much that has stressed you out. So maybe, but it's very balanced. Right now you just have one card in the present and in the future. So I feel like maybe Aquarius, you're leaving some really stressful times right here. And bravo, good for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see what Yhvh's got for you in the future. If you're going to take a suggestion or not, which I hope you do, we're going to see what his suggestion is. We're going to see if there's a victory in place that's for you or how to get that victory. We're going to see if there's a hidden truth, which will really tell us how to move on, how to balance this, how to maintain this balance if it's there. Let's just see what Yhvh has planned. Yhvh, what's your outcome? What is your suggestion here for Aquas? For Aquas here. What's going on for Aquas in love? What is their outcome, their suggestion? How will they get victory if they listen to you? How is any of this going to balance out in love for Aquas? In love for Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, now work. Whoa. Eesh. All of those, Yhvh? Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys, he's saying to keep it. Wow. All right, Yhvh. So Aquarius for work here. Dreams, goals, aspirations, finances. Oh, 2 cards there. There's that one. And I saw that strength card try to flip out. All right, y'all. So also at the end of this, we are going to grab some of my homemade deck here, which is Eat the Word. It's all scripture. That way I have your back on eating the word 3 times a day, and I can encourage you to do so. So now let's find out what's going on. You're very unbalanced here on your love life here, but you have a good sense of what's going to be happening in your future here. So let's really dig in here, Aquarius. What's going on? And I saw this card. So this is Workaholic, and I really appreciate this card because this card reflects off of your throat chakra, which is the truth, and you speaking the truth. And right now, I feel like where you're stuck at in your heart space is you're really working on it. You're working on your heart. You're taking the bigger look within because that truth has been made clear to you. And now you're not happy about what you've stored inside of it. And now you're trying to TLC it to fix it up to be able to offer it, to sell it. Right? Be able to offer it, to sell it to God, to sell it to others, to able to resonate positively with the universe. And when you come into the state of these chapters in your life, when you come into spiritual awakening, 6:11 right there on the clock, when you come into spiritual awakening, it's this whole lifestyle change. There's these all new best practices that yourself is now starting to heal, and this work is never done. But when you first become awakened or saved, you know, there is a difference between being a believer and being saved. You're never going to want to stop working on yourself because it's all your mind's going to let you do at that point. And I mean, look at me since 6 months ago, okay? What's going on in the past here? I am super y'all, this is big energy here. Big energy. So let's been seeing what's going on here. Oh yeah, there's that Virgo there. So there's the Hermit. Ooh, wow. And 3 Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Holy shit. All right, so this Virgo here, this is the Hermit. This goes back to how to analyze, how to plot. This person's really going within. They're great at meditating, whether they're in the positive or the negative. And he came up in the positive. He or she, 7:11 right there on the clock. There's no true form of masculine or feminine energy here. So just make this energy fit how it goes if you're starting to resonate with it. If not, just cassette and let it fly away because it's not worth the mental strife. If it's not yours, don't make it fit. You're horrible at creating scenarios in your head anyway because you're an air sign. So let's just stop doing that because your ego is taking over it. And look inside for a second here. Now this Hermit, this Virgo, possibly if that's what you're dealing with, this Virgo, is they're going in and they're over analyzing. And here's what's going on is that there's no balance here. There's no balance to start anything in the earth form really here. There's no balance at all. This is 3 of Pentacles. This is just not working out. There's nothing to balance here. It's very one-sided. This Virgo Hermit has been very non-committal, I feel, because of this third-party situation. Okay, which is what's ruined your heart here for you to have to work on yourself here, this heart space. You know, the Hermit, like I said, it goes back down to plotting and analyzing and manipulating the situation from every single angle. Okay, if I look at it from this way, how does it work? If I look at it from this way, how does this gonna work? If I look at it from this way, how is this gonna work? And yada, 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 every day. So now this comes into play where this person cannot figure out how to get it to work with you, to have their cake and eat it too, to have this third-party situation. Or they know that now they've been shut out from you because of this third-party situation that they got wrapped into, you got wrapped into, and now they're trying to figure out how to get this to work. They might have pure intentions now. They might be remorseful. I'm not quite sure. Let's just see what's going on here. Now, however, I also want to bring this up. Virgo is earth energy, and that's what Pentacles are. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So now we have 2 Virgo cards. You're also dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is emotional shit, okay? So maybe this truth has come to the truth because the truth is here, right? 9/11 right there, which means Jesus is with us. So thank you. The truth is here. We've already known that. This is your overall energy in your heart space. The truth has been made to known, and now you're working on yourself because you got stuck in this third-party situation and you allowed it with this Virgo here, right? Let's see what's in the now. Oh, yikes. Yeah. This Virgo's been stealing and thieving from you. In and out. Stealing and thieving. What do mice do? Mice come into your house, come into your heart space in the middle of the night, steal a little bit over time to make a bigger profit for themselves at the end, right? Why wouldn't a hermit do that? Okay, so now here you are, and you're getting thieved on, and you're getting thieved on, and you're getting thieved on. And what's funny now is that you're an Aquarius. This is an air sign card. This is Libra. So maybe this third party situation is a Libra, and you're not, and you're an Aquarius, and you're dealing with the Virgo here. 10 o'clock on the clock. Thank you for that ending, Yhvh. Another thing that I want to bring up is that 23 dwindles down to 5, which is the Capricorn card in this, which is also more earth energy. So you could have a third party situation between the Capricorn now. However, the 5 is the tree, and this is our vitality. This is our health. This is grounding ourselves for our healthy aspects, for our inner and our outer. This also goes back when it's negative. It goes back to the mental illness card because the devil's around, Capricorn energy. All right, you guys. So now we're at this point where you're working on your heart because you allowed this third party situation to fuck you up a little bit because you were getting stolen from. Now, mind you, when you are getting stolen from, you are also stealing from yourself because you are allowing it to happen over and over and over. Even if you were unaware, you know, maybe you didn't know that this third party situation was going on, but you still have kind of a hunch because nothing felt right. Nothing could work out for you. You know, before this, the next step is you're not going to have a balance, or you're going to get too comfortable, and then you're going to have just this mental and everything, your whole world is going to go upside down because you're going to be abandoned. You're going to be left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles here, and nothing is going to be working for you. 11:11 right there on the clock. So let's just pull all of these up at once, and let's see what's going to happen here in your love. Like, Yhvh is telling you, you really need to get this shit together, and this is what's going to happen. And maybe you're not able to see this alone because you need Jesus to help you, right? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. All right, so here's the High Priestess card. This is a High Arcana, and this is someone who's very, very into their spiritual know. They walk by their intuition. This woman, it could be a man too, but right now we're talking about female energies because there's a third party situation. There's a balance between yes and no, right and wrong, black and white, light and dark, you know, the truth and the lie. And she's standing in the water because she has the emotional energies balance with her air energy. So she's very well on emotionally balancing herself. Okay, so there's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here once again. However, she's also holding the Torah here, which is the first 5 books of our faith, and so she's very into her know. A lot of the time when this comes up, she's the other woman. She's the other woman because there's a third party situation here, which has caused mental illness. Okay, we're going to hold this Sun card because this is a victory card here. So hang on just a second. Has caused mental illness, and therefore this 9 of Cups did not happen. There's no wish fulfillment inside of you. There's no self-worth here. There's no true happiness inside of you to have true happiness outside of you. Because this 9 of Cups is in the negative along with this. You've now absorbed this mental illness from this person because you can't figure out how this is working. You feel so trapped. You feel like you cannot get out of this no matter what you do. And every single time you look at a sword, there's one reflecting back at you because it's a mirror. So now all of a sudden this 9 has become an 18. You've gotten stabbed from every single direction. Now here you are, and here's the 9 of Pentacles. So you have 3 of Pentacles over here, but by yourself, you're going to have 9 of Pentacles because you're going to be able to walk away from this situation as the High Priestess. You are going to be in your know. You spiritually know that this situation is not right. You don't appreciate how this person puts you in this position because you are the Empress, baby. You are the Empress and the High Priestess, okay? You know your shit, and you should be treated as such, which is exactly what you're saying here. You're going to give your 9 and 9 to yourself. You're not balanced here at all with this Virgo Hermit, this vomit, you know? And now here you are. You're going to have 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups by yourself, sweetheart, instead of 9 of Swords. Look at this. You got 999. My goodness. Oh, actually, I lied. This is 10 of Pentacles. Either way, you still have 9 here when you have 10. Okay, you're going to have this happy ending. And here it is right here. Leo's here. This is Yhvh, the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is the victory. This goes back in Hebrew to the Resh, the head of something. The Boss, the chief, our ultimate ruler, master, creator of heaven and earth, is here writing this whole canvas for you. And this victory is going to come when you realize that you've been the other woman. This is the power that you need to stand into. Or this could be you in your Empress energy here, and this other woman is who you now have gotten communication from. Okay, because this is Swords, this is communication, this is the truth. And I told you the truth was here because it's right here. It's your overall energy. So the truth has already been made known that you were stolen from and from your heart space with this third party situation, but you will have victory over it no matter what. And this High Priestess, she can go and rebalance yourself if it's not you. And you just need to take yourself away from that situation too, because I feel like a lot of the time we're mad at the other woman when we don't realize that we need to be mad at the person, the hermit who did this. So if you're upset at the other woman, don't be. That's a reflection of you. Okay, you allowed this to happen, and you are not putting your blame where it should be, in the common denominator of everything that's happened here. Even if they knew about your situation or not, this other woman, that's her choice. Your choice is that you didn't know, and you didn't know because of this dude. It's not that you knew this person and you didn't know the dude. Okay? So you have that victory coming. So bravo. Good for you, Aquarius. And honestly, this is you too, because this is air energy. So good for you for being able to get out of this mental illness if that's what you're going to choose to do, and if you haven't done it already. So I like to keep these around 30 minutes. We're at the 15-minute mark right now, and then hopefully we'll get the words in, but I can't put a time limit on Yhvh. So let's see what this one is here. Discovery. Okay, Aquarius, so this is your root chakra here, and you're having a really hard time in your self-worth, because I really feel like that's what's going to be happening here. You have so much self-worth over here on the left side at 1551, a complete balance there. But of course, with your self-worth, you have no idea who you are, or you didn't before all this situation came about. And Yhvh's telling you, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm making your heart go off. I'm making your solar plexus chakra illuminate a little bit, because you know that you are now starting to physiologically fuse with this positivity inside of you. 1611, and Yhvh's saying, peekaboo, I'm gonna come get you. You're my daughter. You're my son. I know this is emotional as shit, but I have light for you. And my burden is light, not heavy, like all this stuff that you've been dealing with over here with this dude that is not required of you. So once you really sit there and you accept who you are, accept that this is what has happened, you'll be able to discover yourself from the inside out, and this self-worth will automatically come back. It'll flood in. It'll replace everything that's now been removed from Yhvh. You'll have all the space for it to hold. All right, let's see what's happened in the past here too. Let's see if there's any more clarification on this. Holy shit, look at all those pentacles. And then this magician here. So, okay, right away, you might be dealing with the Gemini here. And when they're in the negative, this isn't good. This is a master manipulator. This can also go back in Hebrew to the physician. So you might be dealing with a doctor here, a behavioral health specialist, one who just is not any good interest for you. The magician also has one more everything. So there's one more wand, sword, pentacle, and cup. So that gives you 10 swords right there. That gives you 11 pentacles, which you have more over here. So I already told you guys, 5 of pentacles is that you're burdened. You're going to be left out in the cold. You're going to be abandoned. You're not going to be sure what's going to happen here, right? And then now here you are at 7 of pentacles. Make sure that's 7. Yeah, 7 of pentacles here. And this isn't going anywhere. This isn't going anywhere at all. 7 and 5 is 10 plus 2. 2 of pentacles is you need to change the direction and what things are going on here. 3 more just leads you right back here, which is over here on this left side. Do you see where this is going? So you are the one that has to really put yourself in this air energy here of this Gemini magician here, which you're able to, Aquarius, because you're going to resonate with this. And you have to put this in the upright along with your heart space with these pure intentions and able to do the right thing. What Yhvh is telling you with this card, oh gosh. Yep, my nose is itching, so thank you, Yhvh, for that confirmation. What Yhvh is telling you with this card is that you need to strengthen your mental state so you are one up on this Virgo, on this Hermit. You're one up on this other woman. If this other woman in your Empress energy isn't you, you have to be one up, and you have to know what their step is. You have to be one up ahead of them in order to win, because they're always going to be coming for you. The snake energy is around. That's what a snake wants to do. A hermit, to plot to put you down into a basket, right? And stick you in clay. And then he's won you. The devil wants to win you while you lose everything. He's going to lose you while you gain everything with the Lord. And that's right here for you. You're just constantly being stuck out in the cold and looking at this self-worth like, oh, this is me right now. Look at this little pity party, even though you have all of this behind you, that you forgot about how valuable that you are. And God sees that you are a prophet for him, okay? So that's in the past year. You're really struggling on how to get one up on this. You're being left out in the cold. There's truthful that is definitely not here. And sweetheart, this has been time after time after time and after time again. No wonder you got a freaking inheritance here, because Yhvh is going to give it to you just for how patient you've been with this person who doesn't deserve it in the first place. What's going on in the now? Yes, thank you, Yhvh. This is the maze. This is the labyrinth. Now, what do mazes do? They create frustrating energy, because as you're getting further and further away from the person, you're just getting more and more frustrated. You're not able to communicate. When this is in the negative, this isn't good. This is Yhvh or excuse me, the devil himself trying to get you into that snake form and get you down into that basket that I just talked about. And how are you going to leave when there's nowhere else to get out, you know? Also, 43 dwindles down to 7, and 7 is the snake card. Okay, devil's here, and he's been here, and he's been around, especially when this is a master manipulator, okay? He's also been around in the Hermit here. So let's see what your suggestion is overall here. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Yhvh. It's going to take some inner outer strength, which the Leo's here, which is funny because Leo's here too. So maybe you're dealing with the Leo 2011. However, when the strength card's around, so is the devil. This is the snake or serpent, you know, and honestly, the next step in tarot for that is the Hermit. So here you are, and you're stuck in this strength, in this, you know, inner outer strength right now. You're not able to walk away and to step really out of this Hermit's energy. Now, if you're able to do so, what's going to happen with this inner and outer strength, that you're able to walk away from this maze, this snake energy here, to be able to gain all of this for yourself when you discover yourself, you're going to have a judgment here. You're going to have a judgment on your butt, which is fantastic, because Yhvh is telling you, guess what? This situation is completely done. I'm going to make a judgment on you, and now you're going to have a fresh new start in everything, which he already wants to give you right here. He already wants to give you right here and right here and right here. Okay? Yhvh is telling you right here, 4 cards right off the bat, that you are going to have a positive victory here. Okay? All the judgment cards in the positive. So this is great. This is more of just, you really need to sit there and look at what's the truth here, and be able to let Yhvh take this, just be still and know that he's going to guide you on the right path, and what he has planned for you will come back to you more abundantly than ever anything before. Because you have the sun here, you're going to have positive abundance, okay? It's kind of like the power manifestation when that fish card comes in my other deck, okay? When you teach a man to fish, he will forever eat. You teach a man to pray and to look within and to deny himself, he will forever be abundantly blessed. Okay, Aquarius, I really feel like you now know what you need to do here. You are too worthy to God to be stuck in a third-party situation. You're too worried to be God that's stuck in a maze that's only going to get you further down to the pit, which you don't want, and I don't want that for you either, Aquarius. I see your light, and I'm honoring it. And I understand how hard this is, because I've been stuck under someone like this. You literally feel like you are bound to them. You are obligated. And then you literally feel intimidated AF, so how the hell are you going to continue the balance of maintaining walking away? And you literally have to walk away 22 completely. No communication, no answering the door, no nothing. If you're going to walk away, you need to walk away, and you need to do it. Otherwise, all you're doing is you're allowing this Hermit, this negative entity inside of this person, to control you over and over and over. And by you allowing it, you're saying, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay that you're doing that to me. But no, sweetheart, it is not. Okay? So, we're only at 22 minutes here. This is great. That was a quick reading, actually, and I was really shocked because you had so much outcome on the love side. I thought it was going to take me a minute here. So let's see. Yhvh, can you just come on down here and put your hand on my Aquarius friend, and let's just give them the comfort that they need. Let's see what insight you want to give them. I love when he pulls out these cards and they just match everything. Thank you, Yhvh. All right, thank you. Quick snappity snap. Done like that. All right, so let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's brought out the Gimel. Psalm 119, the Gimel. This goes back to the High Priestess, and she's right here, brother. She's right here, sister. So Psalm 119 is scripture, and scripture is actually in the tarot. So all Psalm 19 reflects back to the Hebraic alphabet, and each alphabetic letter is a high arcana in tarot. And so now it's bringing out the Gimel, which is the High Priestess. This goes back to the camel. This is the foundation on something that rides while it's balanced, and it's able to sturdily go long distances, right? It's just the balance of everything that makes it work. Before this is the Magician, like I told you. So you've got the High Priestess from the Magician, and then the next step is the Empress. So Aquarius, you really have this whole new energy shift here and this whole new way of life at 24/11. And I feel like you're just having this really hard time at trying to settle down this frustrating energy to get you to the spot where you're like, okay, I have the strength to move on because Yhvh's judging my butt from now on, and I know I need to do better. Okay. Psalm 119, do good to your servant and I will live. I will obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your law. I am a stranger on earth. Do not hide your commands from me. My soul is consumed with longing for your laws at all times. You rebuke the arrogant who are cursed and who stray from your commands. Remove from me scorn and contempt, for I keep your statutes. Though rulers sit together and slander me, your servant will meditate on your decrees. Your statutes are my delight, and they are my counselors. Your statutes are my delight, and they are my counselors. Okay, you have to be completely balanced if you're going to accept the job duty of spiritual ego death. And I still struggle with it, but I can balance myself way easier now than I could back when Yhvh saved my butt. Revelation 3:2-1. To him who overcomes, I will give the right to sit with me on my throne. Yes, thank you, Yhvh. Just as I have overcame and sat down with my Father on his throne. He who has an ear, let him listen. Psalm 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. He just said that. Counsel you, right? Where's that at? Oh, counselors. You are my counselors. Also, many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing love surrounds the man who trusts in him. All you have to do is trust, and you've been trusting the devil this whole time. Hebrews 1:8. But to the Son, he says, your throne, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. All right, you guys, look at that. Psalm 119 again, he's bringing up the meme, which just goes back to the hanged man. There's water here. So the meme is also Taurus. This is that earth energy. This also just goes back to, there's a spiritual limbo here, a spiritual decision that you have to make. You literally, the hanged man means to me that you need to surrender. You can't get out of this situation by yourself. You don't have the strength to do it alone on your outer strength. So you need your inner strength. And your inner strength comes from Yhvh and Jesus. Oh, how I love your law. I meditate on it all day long. Your commands make me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more insight than all of my teachers, for I meditate on your statutes. I do have more understanding than the elders, for I obey your precepts. I have kept my feet from every evil path so that I might obey your word. I have not departed from your laws, for you yourself have taught me. How sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. I gain understanding from your precepts, therefore I hate every wrong path. Philippians 3:21. Wow, he just brought out Revelations 3:21 too. 3:21. So maybe you're descending. You will be descending off of this once you get all of this energy shift settled. Who will transform our lowly body, that it may be conformed to his glorious body, according to the working by which he is able to even subdue all things to himself. Song of Solomon 4:7. You are all fair, my love, and there is no spot in you. Oh my gosh, now he's brought up the Lenormand. This is the Justice card here, you guys. Wow. Oh, so he's really going to balance the scales right now. And you've got Libra energy. So this is a lot of air. So I feel like for this weekend, the next week, you really got to balance yourself, Aquarius, because this judgment is coming. You have all this wicked entity around you through the Hermit and the Magician here that are just really having a hard time not getting into your weak spots. And you're doing a great job at it. But you have to continue if you want that Nine of Cups to happen, that Ten of Pentacles. Justice will be served. And it came in the, positive. So these are all positive to me. It's victory still. Your word, O Lord, is eternal. It stands firm in the heavens. Your faithfulness continues through all generations. You establish the earth, and it endures. Your laws endure to this day, for all things serve you. If your law had not been my delight, I would have perished my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for by them you have preserved my life. Save me, for I am yours. I have sought out your precepts. The wicked are waiting to destroy me, but I will ponder your statutes. To all perfection, I see a limit, but your commands are boundless. Yeah, limiting yourself by staying with this devil here. Mark 2:17 in red. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. Ooh, didn't I say doctor? I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. Matthew 10:39, whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Yeah, because right now you're losing your damn life, giving it to the devil. And what's the devil going to do when he finally gets you in the basket? He's going to kill you, baby. He's going to sit there and laugh, and he's going to kill you. Okay? Yhvh will win. Love always wins. So you really need to sit here and redefine what love means to you, for one. What does love mean to you on the inside? What does love mean to you towards yourself? What does love mean to you on the outside? What does love mean to you on the outside of yourself and towards others? So, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. All right, Aquarius, I think you know what to do now. I think you know that this person is just severely toxic. You don't want to be toxic anymore. You want to go back to this loving, calming, motherly energy here. Unless this is, you know, the other woman. She's the mom. She's the wife at home. You know, whichever. Just make it fit. If you need me, I'm here for you. I hope to see you back in the morning for Self-Love Sunday. Please drop an emoji below if you would like a prayer. I'd be so honored to pray for you from my heart space to yours. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. It really helps my channel build, and I'm able to help heal others, and that way we can really build this tribe. So thank you for helping. Thank you for accepting me. I hope to see you back soon. Woundsintolight.